Hi everyone, I'm Jack. My own personal YouTube channel is Reading with Jack, and today I'm here for the student room to talk about where to buy the books you need for university. I know it's the time of year now where a lot of you are going back or starting for the first time, and you will have to buy books because your university reading list will be coming through and you'll need to buy them. Obviously you can borrow books from the library, and I think that's a great idea if you're actually able to do that. Use the library as much as possible, but I know that in most cases most students will have to buy at least one, two or maybe more books, and I wanted to talk today about how to kind of save money and the places that I would recommend you go to get the best deals on books. University books can definitely be expensive, and who doesn't want to save money as a student? I will be mentioning a few different shops and shop names in this video, but I just want to make it clear that I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just talking about what I personally recommend from my own experience. So first of all, I'm going to start with physical bookshops, and in your university town or city there will be physical bookshops, you know, like any place there will be. And usually the universities will have links to certain bookshops. A lot of universities have Blackwells, but my own university has a link to Waterstones, and they have a specific shop designed for students, a university Waterstones, where they sell all the books that we need. You'll usually find some sort of shop like that that's near your university where you can buy the books. In these shops they are usually selling new books, so they will be quite expensive, but sometimes they also have used books as well that students have handed down from the past. If you do decide to go into shops like these, definitely have a look for used books if they have some, because you can usually save money on them. Even if it's a few pound, you may as well save the money. Also, something about these shops is that you can usually get a points card where you become like a member of the shop, and for every pound you spend you gain so many points, and then those points are converted into money. That money can then be used on buying other books that you need. Also in Waterstones they have this really cool system where you get stamps in a card, and for every £10 you spend you get one stamp, and when you've got 10 stamps after spending £100 you get £10 off your next purchase. This is really good and worth remembering, because I think with these shops sometimes the books seem kind of expensive, but in the long run you can save money. Now I want to talk about places to buy books online. Obviously Blackwells and Waterstones, as I already mentioned, do have online shops as well, and I would recommend looking at them and just comparing prices. But one that I would recommend, perhaps my go-to website, is Amazon. I think it's really easy on Amazon to see the different prices and where to get the best deal, because you can compare new books and used books, and sometimes on Amazon there are books for £2.80, which is an amazing deal. Things like textbooks may be more expensive than this, but if you're buying novels and novellas for a literature course, usually you can get really good deals on Amazon. eBay is also a really good website as well. I would definitely recommend looking on there before you buy anything on Amazon. And then also this other website that I found recently, in fact this year I discovered it and it's amazing. It's called Abe Books. It has most of the books that Amazon and eBay have, but also it has rare editions. So if there's a book that you can't find on Amazon, because sometimes it's impossible to get everything on Amazon, if you look on Abe Books you'll be able to find some new stuff that isn't on Amazon. The degree that I do is called Modern Languages and Cultures, and I have to study a lot of foreign literature that is not in print in the UK. Sometimes on Amazon I can't actually find the books that I need, and this year I've been going on Abe Books and most of the ones that I have needed are on there. In general, I would just recommend to look at as many websites as you can, compare the prices, see which place is the cheapest to buy books, and buy the cheapest book. The final thing I would recommend is kind of different. It's not a traditional shopping website, it's Facebook. A lot of the time when you're starting university in particular, you will join a lot of groups for freshers and for your course and everything like that. On a lot of these pages you will find past students or second years, third years, whatever, selling the books that they no longer need. This was the case when I started university. There were people selling all the books for all the modules we needed, and I didn't actually use this service. I don't really know how reliable it is, but they were selling books for quite good prices. So if you can look on Facebook and see if there's anyone selling their course books, definitely go on there as well. What I quite like about that idea is that the students that are selling the books will be selling the correct editions for the modules that you're studying at that university. So it's quite specific to what you're doing, which is quite good. So everyone, that is it for today's video about where to buy books for university. Hopefully some of you found it useful and you will be able to go and buy books and get good deals on them after watching this video. If there are any other videos you want me to make, please leave your recommendations down below in the comments. I really want to help as many of you as possible, so leave me topics or questions that you want me to talk about. But until next time, thanks for watching and see you all again in my next video.